I'm not sure that's the best angle in the world. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to see what people are saying if it's too far away. I didn't think this through, did I? I've kind of set them up apart from each other. Problematic is what it is. You're gonna have to bear with me. This is like behind the scenes footage, because you don't know what angle you've got until you actually set it up and click live. And I want to give you the best view of what I'm doing as I can, as best I can. I think that's all right. It's probably not going to be getting me in it, but I'm not all that important, really. The food is what we're here for, is it not? Oh. Here we go, I can just about see the comments if anyone does bother. But yeah, so cooking a roast dinner today. It is a bit different to what was actually challenged. The actual challenge was roast pheasant, but there's no way of me getting hold of pheasant. And to be honest, I probably couldn't afford pheasant. But for this one's for you, TaffyNige. You're the one who challenged me to this. So it's a roast dinner from scratch, is what the challenge was. So that, my friend, is what we're going to be doing. We've got a bit of mixed veg in there going. Got some potatoes in this one. I'm not even sure if it's working. But anywho, if I don't see any activity, I'll assume that it's not working and I'll just have to restart it. But we'll be capturing it in a time lapse anyway. So either way, we're going to have some footage. Let's double check that it's on. Yep, it is on. So when I did that curry in the T25 the other day, I can still smell the curry even though I've cleaned this out. Which is a bit alarming, really. I do need to plug that in, and I do apologise if the audio is a bit cack. I am by a busy main road, but you know, it is what it is. This is the woodland I wanted to come to today, so unfortunately it's got a main road next to it. There's not a lot I can do about that. Certainly can't divert traffic just for my wants and needs. Let's get that on charge because it does really drain the battery. And while I wait, I'm going to prepare my... I can't really. I've got to wait for that to finish because I need the boiled water. So I'm going to wait for the veg to finish. Once the veg is finished, I'm then going to do my stuffing. Got a bit of stuffing mix here. Need 100 ml of water to make that. It's probably going to make more than I need, but that's just, it is what it is, isn't it? You know? But yeah, just sitting in the woods, man. This kind of thing you can't explain to people. I know I say it all the time, but you cannot explain how nice this is. Okay, yeah, I've got a busy main road there, but none of them know that I'm here, you know? It's one of those things that it's just like, they're all zooming by, fast-paced lives, and you just got to stop and just sit near a flipping tree every once in a while. I know it sounds daft, but I love it. I do. And I never realised how much I loved it until like halfway through last year. I could have been doing this for absolute years, but it never occurred to me to just go sit in the woods and cook some food. But you know, lifestyles change, don't they? We all change that little bit. I don't cycle a great deal anymore. I will for errands and stuff like that, but it's just not my main hobby now. What's up, gardener? There's always one, isn't there? But anyway, now that that's dealt with, do apologise for... Sometimes my mate comes in and he does a bit of moderating for me, but it depends whether he's on today or not. I assume he knew that I was going live, but you know, I can't expect him to be there all the time, so I kind of got to do it myself. If I'll just go check and make sure no one else has said anything, because that guy... Hello Bessie, how you doing? What's up G-Dog? Yeah, sorry I missed your messages there because somebody spammed. But yeah, how you doing today? I hope you're all good. I'm just going to be cooking a roast dinner, outdoor style. I'm going to be frying the chicken mainly, and we're going to be placing the stuffing inside it. So while I wait, actually, what I could do is I could cut the chicken, couldn't I? And I've bought some gloves specifically for this task, so that I don't have to wash my hands 100 times whilst handling the chicken. And I'm even going to roll the sleeves up so it doesn't get on my coat. We're doing it live! Oh, I didn't bring a knife. The only knife I've got is the one that I used to strike the flint with. Not even sure if it's clean enough. Got some hand sanitizer, but I don't particularly want to use that. Ah well, we'll just deal with it. Whatever happens, happens. So I'm gonna kind of butterfly this, if that's what it's called. Open it up so that I can put my stuffing inside it then. Yeah, that'll be good enough. Don't want to overdo it. Don't want to cut it all the way to the end. Right, now that's had chicken on it, so we don't want to be touching that again, ideally. And that's why I put those gloves on, just for the simple fact it just makes life so much easier. Nice little walk over here. It wasn't all that far at all. Oh shit, missing all the things going off, look. Hello Emma, how you doing? What's up Roy? What's up Emma Davis, how you doing? Well, you are the one eating. I'm not eating yet, but I will be. I'm actually looking forward to this. Sweet. Rock on, Roy. Not camping per se, just out cooking some grub in the woods. Because I can. Because there's nothing to stop me. There's no law that says I can't. Now, this land doesn't belong to me, but I didn't go over a fence or didn't climb a fence. I went through a fence, but I didn't climb it. So hopefully we'll be all right. I've got a beer on the go as well, so you know, life's good, man. A beer and a roast dinner at the weekend. I don't think you can go half wrong with that, can you? Start that little trash pile over there with the gloves. And we're going to be making the stuffing shortly. We're going to be putting it into there, but I need to measure out 100 grams, or sorry, 100 mil. You could scorch the knife to sterilize it. That's a pretty good idea. I'll bear that in mind in future, mate. Yeah, that is a good idea, dude. What is up? I am me owl. Hello. How you doing? All right, sounds great. Too cold here for cooking outdoors. It's 8 degrees here. Whereabouts are you, dude? You don't need to name your town or whatever. Just a location. Like, are you in the UK? mean, it is, people would say it's cold. I mean, I've got Raynaud's disease. I've never been actually like diagnosed with it, but my fingers go white when they're cold. And I do apologise if the audio is shite. It's it's right next to a main road, but what are you going to do, eh? What are you going to do? Right, let's check on this veg, because that must be done by now. Oh yes, the veg is done. Right, so I'm going to use that veg water actually to, no, I'm probably not actually. I thought I was, but I'm not. How's this ladybird got from over there to here? Look, he's on my fry pan, look. I saw him a minute ago. Go on, mate, off you skip. You know what, I'll leave him over there because I don't actually need that fry pan at the moment. So we need to drain this water off. We'll just put that out temporarily. I've got a little drainage system here. Oh my gosh, there's another one. There's a tiny one. Right, well, you're not going to want to go in the hot water, so I'm going to have to blow him off. Who Hermes is. Well, I can't take it back now, can I? It's flipping live. What's done is done. Right. Oh, shit. I'm falling off this chair. I've had to put pieces of wood. Oh, I'm falling off the back now. You know what? I'm just going to have to sink. It's just how it's going to have to be. Crikey me. Right, so I need 100 ml of water, which I did bring a little, where did I put it though? Here it is. We'll use this water because then it saves me having to reheat any, hopefully, as where that is just coming off the boil, isn't it? And if we need to add a bit more, we can always add a bit more. But that is how it goes. So now we're going to make the stuffing. I'll try and do it so you can see it. And this is going to be put inside the chicken as it cooks. Might have been a bit too much water in that actually. I did measure out the mixture though. It should be alright, it's thickening up a little. Oh, it smells gorgeous. Sage and onion stuffing, man. Oh, yes. Right then, that can just sit there for now. We're going to pack the chicken out with that once we get that on. Potatoes, let's see how the potatoes are doing. I'd say they're done as well. I did start these slightly earlier because nobody wants to see some water heating up. That shit's boring. Lichfield, 20 miles north of Birmingham. Okay, nice one. Extra protein, yeah. What, do you mean the ladybird? Oh gosh. Yeah, I think I'm on like a ladybird haven or something like that. Right, so what was the next plan? Drain the potatoes. I do apologise if I do miss any comments. As you can obviously tell, I have to really, really concentrate on what I'm doing. Or I end up ballsing things up. I mean, look at that. That's stained from the curry that I did. Madras curry in the woods. Because why not? Drain off the taters. As best we can. And then let's just douse that flame wherever it may be. Where's the other one for the simmering? Hiding under there, look. Just save a bit of fuel while I piss around doing this. Beer. Haven't had enough beer. What's up, Zeton? How you doing, man? I do not plan on injuring myself today, but I tell you what I did do last night. I was just finishing off some of the leftover food from dinner. Opened this fresh bottle of chili sauce, and you can imagine what happens. I was just tidying up, pushed the air fryer doors in, turned around, knocked this open bottle of chili sauce over, watched it go down like in slow motion. The angle that it hit at, shotgun fired a massive blob of flipping chili sauce right in my eye, man. The kids came down like, "Are you all right, Dad?" And I'm like, over the sink trying to splash water in my eye. Oh my gosh. It was an absolute nightmare. And because I couldn't see, I couldn't get to the sink. So I'm there like, oh mate, it was just one of them days yesterday. It was just one of them days. We all have them, you know. I'm not the only one on the planet who has shit days. Definitely not. Definitely not. Right, that is probably going to need a bit more fuel, so I'm going to take that one out and I'm going to pop it there because it's hot, and I'm going to put my spare one in so that I can add more fuel to this, because you have to wait for them to cool down, which is why I always carry spares. I think it's just, you know, should always carry spares. Can't remember who said it. I think it's either Island Jason or somebody else. They said one is none. So you might have one of something, but if you're relying on that kit to do what you need it to do and it fails, you bust, aren't you? You know, so you need extras. It's carrying extra weight, yeah, but you know, doesn't matter. Yes, I caught you live. Thank Fook for that. What's up, Patrick? How you doing, man? Ouch, I bet that was like getting pepper spray. To be honest, right, it wasn't the spiciest chili sauce that I had. It was only a jalapeno one. Now, I can eat them like cucumbers, but in your eye, it's a little bit different. It's like, it flipping hurt, dude. Not gonna lie, man, it really hurt. Okay, so where are we at now? We need to take out some of these potatoes and fry them off to try and get them to the part where they're going to be, you know, ready. That can go over there. Where's that ladybird gone? Is he buggered off? No, he's on my bag now. No, he's still on here. I really have literally landed on a ladybird place. They're all over the bloody shop. Come on, mate. Oh, where you gone now? Well, you'll be all right, I'm sure. Right, so probably top that up. It's cool enough. The flame's been off for a while. Okay, so operation figure out what on earth I'm doing. Let's put a bit more in that just in case. I think this one's got a hole in it because every time I put it in, it seems to go back down to the same flipping level. Right, let's get these fired up. We're doing both at the same time. Save fannying around. But what on earth am I going to strike that off now? I could do a shitty thing that they have with it, but I really don't like it, you know. It's shit, look at that. Okay, it worked. That's annoying that it actually worked because it never normally does. Okay. The one time it works is when I say it never bloody works. Shocking, man. Absolutely shocking. It's just trying to prove me wrong, isn't it? Right, I need to make sure that this is actually stable to a degree. Oh, look, silence. There's no cars on the road. Is that all your belongings? Yes, mate, this is everything I brought with me. I carry loads. Bro is effed now. Yeah, all right, mate, whatever. Must be insulated first so that it can function. Yep, it's like when I tell somebody my dog don't like that she eat the food off when she never eats. Right, I have got some coconut oil, which will, it stays solidified at room temperature or anything lower than room temperature, and it sorts itself back out again once heated, which is pretty sweet really. So I'm going to be doing the chicken in this, and I'm going to be doing the potatoes in there. Now the potatoes is what's going to need more oil, I believe, and we can always chop and change. But that's all the oil I've got, so there's no backup oil. Hopefully it's going to be enough. What was that? Something just went pop. Oh, something fell over. Fuel fell over, that's all. Don't worry, don't panic. It's done it again now. Can't beat a beer in the woods. Right, put the veg and the potatoes together, then they can go over here out of my way. We'll try and cover them with that. Yep, that's perfect. And actually I need some of those potatoes, don't I? Gotta have roast potatoes, man. It's a roast dinner. I think we'll go with 4. 4 should be all right. No, we'll have 5. I like roasts. Sod it. We'll have 6. I really like roast potatoes. Something's popped a ping in. Let's take that off of there and let's put this simmering on. Try and control the flames a little bit better. This one needs it as well, otherwise it's going to combust, which isn't really on top of the list of things to do. I'd quite like it not to. Nearly went to pick the pan up without flipping the grabber then. That wouldn't have been very clever, I don't think. Okay, so let's put the stuffing in the chicken. Methinks. What are you doing? Where are you? And what's your story? I don't really have a story. I'm just some dude who likes cooking in the woods, man. I am sorry if I'm missing anything. Make a curry. Yeah, man. I really enjoyed your videos, but I don't think to subscribe like a dum-dum. Well, I'm subscribed now. Oh, well, nice one. I appreciate it, mate. I never ask anyone to subscribe. I think to myself, if they want to be here, they would have already done it. So, you know, there's a lot of like and subscribe. It does my flipping head in. If I wanted to subscribe, it's like they say, if you like the video, like and subscribe. It's like I haven't even watched your video yet, and you're telling me to like and subscribe. How do I know I like it? I haven't flipped and watched it yet. YouTube's. Yeah. I don't conform. What I do need is not something as gargantuous as that, but I need something to prop this up with. So that it's a little bit more. That's made it unstable. You know what, we'll just rock with it. It is what it is. Sure, it'll be fine. Oh, let's get another one of them. I'm not faffing around trying to flip and undo, put it inside out and outside in. Now this is a bit of a big order. I did this. This is a challenge that somebody set me to do a roast dinner in the woods from scratch. So you know, obviously I will oblige. To TaffyNige's, thank you for the challenge, mate. So I'm going to be packing in some stuffing to the chicken. Now he said he wanted roasted pheasant. There's no way I can get roasted pheasant. 5-second rule, be all right. And can we close that over? Or can we fit a bit more in? Can we? Can we get a bit more stuffing in there? I think we can. Just pack it in. Get it in there, son. Right. And then, I really do need this leveled off. But hey ho. Let's, those roast taters aren't doing very well, are they? They need to be in the oil for them to even remotely start to roast. But they'll be all right, slow cooked. I really do need to sort this out. It needs a stick underneath it to prop it up so that it's straight. Otherwise, I'm going to have the problem of the oil's not going to sit in the centre, which would be a bit of a problem because of the way that I'm going to try and cook it. I'm going to cook both sides of it, and then I'm going to take one of these pans and I'm going to put it over the top of it, and hopefully that's going to go away. eBay. Hi from Spokane, WA. I don't know where WA is, and I don't know where Spokane is, but yeah. I see a bear. We don't get bears in this country, mate. It's the people you got to be worried about, man. Bears are least of my worries. Do you feel like some animals watching you try to attack you? No, we don't really have any predatory animals in the UK that would attack you deliberately. They might try and defend themselves. Like, you know, a badger might stand its ground. I've seen instances of foxes biting people when they've got a bit too close, but I suppose that's if you're a bit too close to their young. But no, we don't really have anything like that in the UK that's going to bother you. The worst thing that happened, a pigeon might shit on you. You might get shat on by a flipping pigeon, which I've had happen a couple of times. Oh, my one singular finger is just so cold. Right. So this could take some time to actually cook. I'm pretty sure I bought a Yorkshire pudding as well, but I haven't seen it. I've lost my Yorkshire pud. And it's pre-cooked. One of them pre-cooked ones. It's not in there. Nope, not in there. Oh, don't tell me I left it at home. I always forget something. I'm an absolute sod for it. Yeah, it doesn't look like I've got dudes and dudettes. Oh, well done, you got a loud car. What an achievement. No, I haven't got the Yorkshire pudding. I don't believe it. It's a whole failure. I'm shutting down the live. Might get a bit of sun. We might get a bit of sun. Let's see if we can turn these potatoes over a little. Get them cooking on the other side. Or a other side, doesn't matter which side we have them on. Really, does it? A meticulous plan. I mean, even this one's not really flat, is it? But it's uneven terrain, so what are you going to do? Just got to roll with it, haven't you? Bit of salt on the chicken. And a bit of pepper as well. Lots of pepper. We like pepper. And I'll do the other side when I turn it over. How I'm going to turn it over, I don't know, because I don't have my tongs with me. Normally I pack the tongs. Ooh, what time is it there? It is 2:03 midday. My dad used to tell me pigeon shit was good luck. Yeah, I think the person who got shat on first lied to everybody about it being good luck to be shat on by a pigeon. Because when you get shit on by a pigeon, the last thing you think is, oh, that was lucky. You know what I mean? Jane Stoic has subscribed. Thank you very much, Jane. Hello to you. I hope you're good. Yeah, I've got the flipping Yorkshire pudding, man. Do you know what? I'm going to have another look for it because I'm pretty sure I brought it. And I'm going to be well pissed off if I didn't. Because it's the flipping crown jewels of a flipping Sunday roast, isn't it? I put it in a bit of tin foil. So if I could just spot the gleam of the tin foil, I mean, it's not anywhere out here. I'm sure of it. Oh, shit! Got a freaking Yorkshire, mate. Look at that beauty. Have some of that. So I'm going to keep that handy in that little cup so I know where it is. I'd hidden it for the reveal. I'm really glad you made me go back and look for it, you know, because otherwise it'd have just been sat there doing absolutely jack. Oh my life. Everything's harder outdoors as well because, you know, if you forget something, it's go back to go and get it. Now, a couple of times I've been lucky where I forgot water. I'd remembered everything else, but I forgot water. So I'd had water, cost me £8. I was fuming, absolutely livid. But I did the cookout and it was a beef stroganoff and it was flipping gorgeous. Let's turn this chicken over, I reckon. See how it's doing on the other side. Oh yeah, that's looking all right, isn't it? Not looking too shabby there. I wouldn't go as far as to say that it's nearly cooked because it is going to take some time. But I'm going to let the other side cook off a little bit and then I'm going to put the pan on top of it to let it kind of hold its heat in. Sorry, I am missing out all of these things. Yeah, I got that Yorkshire pudding, dude. Hello from Australia. What's up, dude? Or should I say g'day, mate? I hope you find the Yorkshire pudding. I got it, dude. Yep, I got it. Your well wishes made me find the Yorkshire pudding. It would have been a nightmare without it, because I'd have just been sad. I mean, just think, right? Look, think how sad it would look to not have a Yorkshire pudding on a roast dinner. I mean, I've even got mint sauce, you know? I've got mint sauce. Not having a Yorkshire pud with you, flipping nightmare. My hands are going cold, man. Look at this, my down jacket. It's leaking all the feathers. They're going back to nature. Right, let's turn the taters onto a different side. I mean, these were part cooked anyway, so we shouldn't really have any issues with these being cooked all the way through, but we want them crispy. We want them crispy. Ooh, nearly time for another beer. I did struggle to get both the pans in the flipping thing. I don't think I could do this on one pan. I think I would have struggled. I know some people who have though. Good camping spots in Australia. Have you ever been? No, I have not been to Australia. It is one of the countries that I'd like to go to though. I'm not really a globetrotter. I'm not really like bothered about going to other countries, but Australia is definitely one that I would love to go to. Ah, you son of a shitbag. Fuck you. Sorry. It just spat fat on my legs. You bar steward. You absolute gangulous. Nearly swore again then. Nearly dropped a C-bomb. It is, it's spitting at me. The chicken's fighting back. There's never a dull moment when I'm cooking outdoors, I tell you. Something either goes wrong or attacks me. I get flipping, like on the last one, I got curry in my eye. I was talking to Zeton, who's in the chat there. I was like, hey, Zeton, how you doing, man? I hope you're well. And this flipping thing just went gloop straight into my eye. I was in pieces, man. And I didn't have any water because I just used it the last bit for the cooking. I can see the sun behind the clouds, and it has got very cloudy. I don't plan for rain, but that doesn't mean it's not going to rain, does it? Luckily not your eye again. No. Yeah, hot fat in the eye. I couldn't imagine that being fun. Definitely not. Next. Crushing beers in the woods. So what's everybody else up to this weekend? Anyone else getting out anywhere? Doing anything cool? What's up, Yami? What's up, Heath? England, yes, I am in England. And I might be getting wet in a minute. The clouds are coming in. They've blocked the sun out, which is never a good thing. And I didn't bring my tarp because I thought the weather was going to be good. Well, not good, but as in like bearable. Let's have a look how that's cooking on the other side. Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. You see the stuffing in there. Pack it back in, get in you. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that over there so the fat can come round. And this is the part where we're going to like roast it. Now, I don't mean roast it as in like call it names and make it upset. We're going to pop. Could that fit on it? Yeah, hopefully that might just do the trick. But I'm sure we'll find out, won't we? What I I do need to do though is wipe that soot off there, just in case it comes through. Because I can't imagine soot on your food to taste too nice. So this is the only downfall with using bioethanol, which is like for the alcohol stoves. It generates quite a lot of soot. But you know, it is what it is. You're outdoors, you're cooking, you need fuel, so what are you going to do? Hopefully that works. There is a bit of stuffing left, but I'll probably just take that back with me. Because I don't need it, because I've got it in the chicken, haven't I? Oh, my fingers, man. My fingers are freezing. Weekend lying down at the bed. Nice one. Sounds good. Just try and turn these taters again. Try and put them on the skins this time, so that we got a crisp all around. Oh, bloody hell. Kind of. It's going all right, I suppose. It could be better. But again, when you're outdoors, it doesn't really matter, does it? Just to be able to have some food is a blessing. But yeah, we're gonna let that bake. We're gonna let them fry off there. We've got our stuff that we prepared earlier on, which is the potatoes and veg. A lid on them, keeping them nice and warm. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this Yorkshire pudding, you know. I didn't think it through. How am I going to heat the Yorkshire pudding up? I suppose I just put it on the flipping pan, don't I? Can you fry a Yorkshire pudding? Oh, mate. Hello from Warrington. Hope you're keeping well, brother. Hey, Ryan, how you doing, dude? Yeah, good, mate, thanks. What's up, Adrian? How you doing, buddy? I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. I am, because I'm out doing what I enjoy. And you know what? It doesn't cost anything. Okay, it costs for a bit of fuel, the equipment, but once you pay for the equipment, it's, you know, it's easy, isn't it? You just use it again. You can't put a price on just sitting in nature. I know it sounds cliche, and I'm not a hippie. You know what I mean? I'm not one of like, peace, man, save the trees. Okay, save the trees. Please do save the trees. But, you know, I just think nature heals, you know. This just resets. It hits the switch for me. It's like a reset for the mind. Now, I don't struggle with any mental health or anything like that, which I'm blessed for, you know. That is a good thing to not be. But I have quite a busy lifestyle. I'm the dad to 4 children. I'm a single dad. And, you know, sometimes it's difficult. Like Christmas for me is absolutely mental. I've got birthdays. We had a funeral. I had all the presents to buy and wrap myself, you know. So, yeah, it's a bit stressful. And just being able to do this at the weekend, it's kind of like a bit of magic. Again, it sounds cliche, but go and do it. Go buy yourself a cheap camping stove. I recommend the Trangia systems because they're what I use. They're what I've always used. And they're bomb-proof. They really are. I swear to God, I'm actually going to prove this in a video, but I'm going to buy a cheap one that's probably knackered up already. I'm going to kick it around for at least 5 minutes or 10 minutes, something like that, and then I'm going to cook some food on it. They are, you cannot, unless you run it over with a flipping car, these things, they can just take such a pasting. They pack down into virtually no space as well, so you can fit them in your backpacks. and you can cook anything on them. Absolutely anything. Your imagination is where the limitations lie. I reheated some enchilada mix and baked enchiladas in a mess tin. Did you make it yourself by the horn mug? No, I didn't. I bought it from either eBay or Amazon, and it came from India. So it's good craftsmanship, to be honest. It is old now, so that the is it like a lacquer that they put on it? It's starting to degrade a little bit, but yeah. It's a good reset to go camping and regroup with the thoughts. Yeah, just sitting outside, even if it's just for 20 minutes in the woodland or on a park or just anywhere where there's greenery, you know. It just, again, it's going to sound cliche, but it's magic. It is actual magic, I swear. Because there's no obligation for me to do anything out here. I don't need to check emails. I don't need to look at this. I don't need to edit videos. I don't need to do anything. Because I've got more than one channel as well. I know I mention this a lot, but it's good to get people who like the same things doing other things. So I've got a homebrew channel as well. I brew my own beer, cider, mead, wine, you name it. And it's called Fermented World. If you want to go check that out, learn how to brew your own things. No, there will be no leftovers. Yeah, just kind of earthing you a bit, Zetten, you know? Just getting back to it. What's up, Richard? Look, tell you, another ladybird. They're after my chicken. You can go over there, mate. I don't want you to get incinerated. Flaming ladybird. Right, so let's lift it off. But I'm going to put a glove on to do it because that is going to be hot. Hot, hot, hot. And we'll see how it's doing. Oh yeah. Flip that over and go again. Oh, come on. Oh, look at that. I bet you wish you were here, don't you? That looks flipping amazing, doesn't it? Right, let that do its thing a little bit longer, and it shouldn't be that far from being done. Let's roll the potatoes over, and then we're going to make the gravy. I mean, these roasts aren't going to be as good as I was expected, unfortunately. But you know, you're outdoors, so you kind of just deal with it, don't you? You deal with what you got. There we are. Should keep them going for now. Let's just double check what fuel we've got left, actually. Yeah, we've got some left in there, that's fine. And plenty left in there. I did bring my lantern just in case it did get dark, but I'm hoping by coming out a couple of hours early, I shouldn't really have to. The chicken looks good. Oh yeah. Tried to take it easy. Yeah, man. Thought it would be too cold for ladybirds. I think, right? I think they're all underneath the leaves and stuff. Sort of like, do they hibernate? Just chilling and kind of waiting, and I've sort of disturbed them, you know. So I think that's why they're all coming out. But yeah, what do you think so far? We've got veg. The roasties are looking all right. Pardon me. I am wondering how on earth I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to fry it, you know. think I don't. Yorkshire pud, a fried Yorkshire pud. Oh, sorry if I've missed any messages or like that, but yeah, thank you for joining me, guys. You know, I'd still be sat here even if no one joined, to be honest. Just doing my own thing, and I think that's half of it. You know, people forget how simple things can be, even for just a couple of hours. This is extremely simple. There's no amazingly technical kit. I've got a seat and 2 stoves. I could have done it on 1 stove, but it'd have just took longer because I'd have had to wait for the chicken and the roasts at the same time. But you know, yeah, it's all doable, isn't it? I don't think there's anything that I wouldn't try and cook outdoors. Again, I've got that can-do attitude until I can't. If somebody says to me, oh yeah, you can't do that, I bet you can't do that, I'm like, come on, let's have a go, you know? Let's give it a go, let's see if I can do it, let's see if you are correct. Again, the limitations is only in the mind. I cooked a lasagna in a mess tin. Why? Just to prove I could. I mean, lots of people that are outdoorsy and stuff like that, they tend to do simple food, but I think there's a place for simple food, you know, when you're outdoors camping, because you don't want to be carrying tons and tons of flipping food as well as your camping equipment. Now, I'm not camping, so I can carry all the food I want to cook with, depending on what it is or whatever it may be, you know, and not suffer any weight penalties. Bloody hell, I thought that was coming in the woods then. They do tear up there, to be fair, because I don't think there's any speed cameras, so you tend to get people at night racing up there. Simple as caveman style. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, man. Will you be cooking outdoors again in the summer? Yes, mate. This is the first winter that I've done this on the channel, so yeah, I'll most definitely be out in summer. It'll be easier in the summer because it won't be cold. Now you can see my breath, but it's not actually that cold. Current temperature, probably about 6.
It's 9 degrees right now.
9 degrees. It's actually got warmer than it was earlier on. Might be because of the cloud cover. But yeah, the weather's all right today. I was prepared to bring the tarp. I literally packed it, checked the weather, and I was like, do you know what? I don't need to take it. Now, if for whatever reason it absolutely peed it down now, I have got an emergency poncho that I could put on to stop myself from getting soaked to the bone. But I kind of need it to pee it down to use it, because I'm not just going to get it out of the bag just for the sake of it, because, you know, that's a bit daft, isn't it? But there would be a lot of mosquitoes. So yeah, there would, Zeton, too right, mate. But this little device here, it's not only my power bank, which I charge my phone with whilst doing lives. I can slot little cartridges into here and there, and then I switch on this button and that button, and no, switch that on first, and I put that on and that on, and what it does is it heats those pads and it emits like a repellent, and it's got a bloody torch on it as well. It's a pretty cool gadget, to be honest. But I mainly use it at the moment for charging the phone whilst doing lives, because it drains the battery something flipping crazy. But yeah, what that's supposed to do is it creates a, what's the word? Kind of like an exclusion zone where the mosquitoes won't come in. Now, when we went glamping, when we went on holiday glamping last year, that was absolutely amazing, because we was in this tent and the amount of mosquitoes that I saw was absolutely just shocking, like crazy shocking. And I put that on overnight, it emitted its sting, and you know what, they were all gone. They were either dead or done. I'd love to do what you do with my kids, but at the moment I'm on dialysis with kidney failure, so hopefully in the next year or two you make it run so easy. Nah, don't get me wrong, dude. Things can go wrong really quickly. I've probably been doing this, it's about 7 months now. So, and I'm good at cooking anyway. I'm not gonna lie, I am good at cooking. I'm not a chef, but you know, I cook at home all the time for my family, because you know, otherwise they just wouldn't eat. So yeah, but I'd say yes, definitely have a go with it. Buy some kit and possibly practice in your back garden first before you go out and do it. That way you'll know what to expect. You should always test your kit. Oh my life. Oh, that looks flipping amazing. The stuffing's there. Might turn it over to try and like crisp the stuffing a bit. This is where things go wrong, where I get a bit imaginative and then screw it up. Okay, we'll see what that does. Now I want to make sure that it's cooked all the way through. Did you forget the 2 veg? No, mate. I got taters. I got 3 veg, 4 veg, dude. I've got I got peas, potatoes, broccoli, carrots, and some. What's the other one? Cauliflower. I got 4 veg, dude. I cooked them earlier on though. If you weren't here. What's up, Sam? Splodger, subscribe to your channel. Well, welcome, Splodger. That is a very cool name. I love the word splodge. I think that is something that should be in the dictionary. Get a nice, and dollop as well. I like the word dollop. A splodge and a dollop. Have you got some pudding? No. See, I very rarely eat dessert. I'm not really a fan of sweet things. I'd rather eat a sausage roll. You know? Come on, sunshine, come out. Come out. Come say hello. I'm just going to check that this time lapse is still working. Yep, it is still lapsing the time, which is good. Let me readjust this chair because it's sinking into the ground. I had to find a piece of wood to stop it sinking. Otherwise it end up bending my knees too much. And I'm in my 40s, so yeah, I really don't want to be bending my knees. I'm going to put my gloves on to keep my flipping hands warm. How's the chicken smell? It smells absolutely fantastic, mate. Now, I've never done it with the stuffing inside, but I just thought that it's a way of killing 2 birds with 1 stone, isn't it? Get them both cooked, heated up nicely together. I'm going to turn those roasties as well, actually, because the crispier these get, the better. I can feel them crispy. They feel so crispy. Oh, look at that one. That one's getting eaten first. Oh no! We're losing it! Righty-ho. That one looks like it needs turning over, doesn't it? Get them back down there. Now it is cooking on an angle, so that's why I've got them down at the bottom there. Oh, bullshit. I've lost it again, look. I've lost the back leg now. I'd put some trousers on. Well, there has been, during the winter, there has been days where I have actually put trousers on, but I wear shorts all year round, dude. And it's 9 degrees at the moment, so it's not even that cold. I mean, my knees feel it, you know, they do feel a little bit cool, but the rest of my legs, nah. My right toe, yes, that is cold. Always gets cold because there's a leak down at the bottom of this boot, but I'm not willing to part with them yet. They need to be absolutely annihilated before I'm going to get any new. Well, I've got new ones, but I'm just not willing to wear them just yet. I need to proof them with some of the good wax. What's up, Sleepy? How you doing? I'll tell you what, I'm actually glad I bought that extra beer, because normally I only drink 2, but the way this is going down, I'm probably going to need it. Now this is a bit of woodland, right, that is by a main road, and there's a pathway that takes you into another town, but no one ever comes in here. There is old litter, and check this out. I was trying to find a piece of wood earlier on to prop my chair up with, and I found a freaking saw. How sweet is that? That's mine now. I've got a new saw, mate. I'm terrible for finding things and using them, you know. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm sinking. Oh my gosh. I've got a ladybird on my leg. Can you see this dude here, look? Flipping ladybird on my leg. Can I show you without him falling off into the drink? And without me falling over into the flipping food. Oh, matron. Come on, you little snapper. Can't be on there. Get gone. There we are. The creatures love me. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Nearly went down then. The flipping leg came out the bottom. Oh, shit. We're having technical difficulties. Oh, my gosh. The leg literally buried itself. And then as I tried to pull the chair up... Oh, my life. As I say, test your equipment. Know your equipment. Oh. Right, so I think we're about ready. I think I'm all right. Now we're just going to have to deal with the fact that I'm going to be sinking. We're going to be sinking today. Oh my life. What's up, Finchy? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, sound, mate. Doing the challenge today from TaffyNige's. Roast dinner outdoors. He wanted roast pheasant, but there's no way I could do roast pheasant. I about killed myself twice with this flipping chair though. Nearly lost it, man. Come on. Let's have it. How are you, Finchy? Are you all good, dude? Do go check out Finchy Outdoors. Oh my life. Right, it's done. I'm done. I'm crooked. I'm not messing with the chair anymore. I've had enough. I'm going home. What's up, Jason? How you doing, buddy? Patrick Norman, how you doing? I was just watching your curry video. That looked very good. Oh, that was really good, man. And it's so simple, that one as well. I literally just used the paste from like a Patak's. Was it a tikka? I think it was a chicken tikka paste, and I just added loads of flipping Madras curry powder, and it was sweet. Good morning to you, Jason. It is 2:37 p.m. here. What are you on with this weekend? Are you off out, mate? And you, Finchy, are you off out, dude? Live is going on, you've been framed. Mate, it would not surprise me the amount of shit that's happened to me this week. You wouldn't believe. Chili sauce in the eye. Last main video, curry in the eye. It's just been one of them weeks, man. But you know, again, I'm under no illusion that we all have those days. Oh, check that shit out. Oh, yes. Yes. All right, calm down. You look all right as well. Flipping hell, hissing at me. Unless some water's dripping off. It is. A bird's just gone up in the tree or something. It's dropping little droplets of water down. Right. I think I'm going to say the roasts are done. And I'm going to get some water on for this gravy. Get rid of that. Oh, that's the wrong pan for that. Sorry, I need that pan. You're going to have to go on there. It's a matter of national security that we get this done because we need gravy. It's not a roast dinner without gravy. If you don't have gravy on your roast dinner, we cannot be friends. I'll just put that out there now. I will disown you. I'm making a pork roast in my cast iron Dutch oven and a bush camp tonight. Oh, that sounds flipping awesome, dude. Yes. Not seen many Dutch ovens used actually, so that'll be interesting to watch, man. Yeah, the chicken looks good. That looks amazing. I'm out in a few weeks seeing my Hungarian bird today. I've got a Hungarian friend called Kotelin. Sometimes hang out and go for walks and stuff. Yeah, she's pretty sweet. Saying sorry to the chicken. You gotta have a laugh, mate. You know, life's gonna be over before you realise it. So I'm 40, I'm in my 40s now. So I'm probably about halfway through my life. You know, and what's his name? Walk, Talk and Brew. Go check out his YouTube channel because he's really cool. He gave me a shout out the other day, which I didn't even realise. It was 2 weeks ago and I didn't get a notification, or I missed a notification. Because I'm like well popular, do you know what I mean? Yeah, so I missed the notification and it was one of his subscribers that actually said to me. So anyway, he sat there and he's like, I've actually got more life behind me now than I have in front of me. If you go on the average life expectancy of a male in the UK. And I was like, dude, that is deep, man. So I just think you should always go and do what makes you flippin' happy, you know? And this makes me happy. At a certain spot that I go to, I've got some little Robin friends. I still need to put the trail cam footage together for that actually. But yeah, you just need to get out and just do it, man. What's up, Nige? I'm cooking your thing here, bro. Look at this. Roast fucking chicken. Oh shit, sorry. You're live on Channel 4, don't say oh bugger. Look at that, mate. Got some roasties down here, look. Yes. Yes. Just doing the gravy and it's all coming together, mate. I can see the spuds. It's channel 18 plus. Oh, missed something. Bloody hell, I keep missing your vids. Have another tech holiday though. Get a Dutch oven. I could do, yeah, maybe. I kind of like this setup though. I think I'm a bit of a slave to it now. I can't really see me needing anything else other than what I've got. But again, never say never. You know, if I do start doing a bit of camping and stuff like that, then there's going to be more chance of me using a fire to cook with. Yeah, unfortunately, Nige, it's not a pheasant, but it is a roast dinner cooked from scratch, as you challenged me, mate. So yeah, cheers for the challenge. I've got Finchie's challenge to do next as well, which should be next weekend. Remind me what it was again, Finchie. Was it cornbread, barbecue ribs, and smoky beans? Was there something else? Or was that it? I should leave. There's a storm here. Have a great day, y'all. Nice one, Zeton. Catch you later, dude. Hunker down and hope you stay safe, man. My Dutch oven is about 15 kilograms. Dude, that's heavier than my backpack. My backpack is, on average, I'd probably say, oh, do you know what? I can actually pop them under there with it, can't I? Kind of. Try and keep them all warm. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, my backpack's about 12 kilograms, dude. Are they propane? Or what propane, mate? Or what propane? Do you mean the stoves? No, these use alcohol. They use bioethanol, he was asking me. So it's like it's basically an alcohol that is so high that you can light it and use it. Yeah, I love a good challenge, mate. I mean, it's only because the weather's a little bit better today that I've actually done it, because if it was freezing cold, I mean, so far the live's 72 minutes, so it's going on a bit, but again, you got to make sure that everything's cooked through. I've got some veg down here, mate. We've got 4 veg and taters. They're already cooked. We're just waiting on the water for the gravy. We could probably take the simmering off. That might help. We're going to let that just carry on doing its thing there. I've got to do this Yorkshire pud though, haven't I? How the sodding hell am I going to do that? You know what? Unfortunately, Nige, it's a pre-made Yorkshire pud, man. Don't shout at me, dude. Let's put that in there with that, and we'll just see what happens. If it heats it up enough, it'll be all right, won't it? We're not too bothered about it being crunchy. It just needs to be warm. Want to see a beef Wellington on a Trangia? Okay. Challenge accepted. Beef Wellington. That's like pastry. It's a bit like a big sausage roll, isn't it? But obviously with beef. Is that right? Beef wrapped in pastry, isn't it? Beef Wellington. Challenge accepted, dude. Probably use a mess tin for that as well, for its length. I'd have to figure out what type of cut of meat it needs. But yeah, no, everything's possible, man. I think the only limitation is the imagination. You know, believe in your kit. Believe that you can do something, and you will be able to do it, I'm sure. All you gotta do is believe. Bursting out into song. Hello, my adventuring friend. What's up, patient unknown? How are you? Nice to meet you. I better go let the cows out before the boss kills me sitting down on here. See you later, dude. Have a good day, man. Use puff pastry. Oh yeah, that's it, yeah. It is like a really fluffy kind of pastry, isn't it? What's up, veteran wild camping? How you doing, dude? Yeah, sound, mate. Just doing a roast dinner outdoors that TaffyNige's challenged me to. And that is that boiling. Oh, what are you dripping on me? Don't make me come up there. I'll kick your ass. It's just droplets of water coming off the branches. Probably a bird disturbing it or something. Right then, let's flipping go. Let's get us some gravy granules. I'll take my gloves off for this. Operation Gravy does not require gloves, and my hands have warmed up a bit. What I do need is a spoon, some flipping gravy on the go. Now the problem I'm going to have is I can't stir it whilst adding it. We'll see how this goes. It's all gravy, baby. Yeah, I think it worked. It's not going to be the best gravy in the world because I couldn't stir it whilst adding the water, but gravy's gravy, man. We're outdoors. We're not looking for perfection. We're just looking for it to flipping work, aren't we? Ooh, that's hot. Please don't burn me. I've had enough injuries the last couple of days, or the last week or two. Curry in the eye, chili sauce in the eye. Nightmare, man. Right, well, we're going to go with that. It's got a couple of bits of lumpy bits in, but you know what? Again, we're not looking for perfection. So, put it all together. Bada bum, bada bang. Hoping that they're still warm. No, they're cold now, so they can go on here. And while I sort everything else out, they can just heat up a little bit. Flipping hairs. Ooh. Right, where's the lid? Because that will help. Get them warmed up. And we'll get all this dished up now. That can go on there a second. I am sorry if people are talking. I just need to get this sorted. Nice, yeah, use puff pastry. How's it going? Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, really good. I hope you're well, man. Do you bring the meat thermometer? No, never asked with that. Any Yorkshire puds? Yes, definitely. Yorkshire pud is in. I nearly touched it without my glove. Yorkshire pudding sat in there, mate. Look at that. Oh, yes. That's just keeping them warm for now. Reheating them because they've gone cold. Let's start to plate this thing up. I nearly did it again. I don't know why I put it back on. I'm getting all giddy now and I'm all excited because it's flipping chow time. Right, so Yorkshire pud's a bit soggy, but you know what? It'll be all right. Probably going to have to like just land it on there, aren't I? Give me my chicken. Oh no, don't do this to me. Come on. Come on. Most of it's stuck. Oh, it's the flipping stuffing, that's why. Oh, look at that. That's going to be crispy as you like. I'm not bothered that it's black. I'm eating it. And them tatties in there. How we doing? Yeah, that'll do. Again, we're not looking for perfection. That can go over there. That can go over there. Take that out. Don't touch it with your hand because that would be stupid. Use your glove. Nearly touched that simmering with my flipping hand, man. Right. So, where are we at with this? Let's just pop that upside down. Woo! Actually, that might melt the plate. Is that still hot? That's all right. It'll be all right. So if you don't have mint sauce on your Sunday dinner, I like you less than everybody else. But I have to have mint sauce, man. And the mint sauce always goes on before the gravy. And then the gravy just pulls around it and it's like, oh. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Roast dinner. Modified slightly with having to fry the chicken and the taters, but you know what? It worked. We did it. And now, the gravy. Oh, shit. Guys and girls, there you have it. Your roast dinner in the flipping woods. They said it couldn't be done. What's up, Karen? You love cooking outdoors? Excellent. We are now best friends. Aren't besties? No, these are just cheap ones, mate. You're doing good, mate. Where can I send you £1 for a beer? Don't worry about it, mate. I think there's a link somewhere, like for like, what is it? Buy me a coffee or something like that. But I'm not too bothered, dude. You keep your money. Buy yourself a beer and tell me how good it was. I've got some beers here. I got one here, look. Yay, champion. Right, so I need a picture of this, so I'm gonna have to use the other camera while we are live. Now, it doesn't give me the best images, but needs must. Oh, I can't wait to flip and eat this. It's gonna be so flipping good. So, righty-ho then. Are we ready? Are we ready? You know what? I'm gonna pour a fresh beer. I'm gonna drag it out, guys. It'll save me having to stop scoffing. But yeah, done. Your challenge was accepted, TaffyNige's, and completed. Next week, I'm going to be doing fin cheese, barbecue spare ribs or barbecue ribs with smoky beans and what was the other thing? Smoky beans and cornbread was what it was, yeah, cornbread. I can turn that around a bit now, just a little bit, and change the angle a little. Oh. So what do you reckon to that then? Was it worth it? Was it worth watching me chat shit for 83 minutes? Nearly 84 minutes? Wine? No, I've got beer, mate. I don't drink wine. It is not my favourite taste. Oh yes. Oh yes. Chicken's cooked all the way through. So baking it did help, because when you fry it both sides, there's always that little bit in the middle that doesn't get cooked. But we did all right. Champion. Yorkshire pud's a bit saggy. Show us your saggy pud. Right. It's done. I'm not going to bore you with watching you eat with you. I'm not going to bore you with you watching me eat that. Thank you to everyone who's joined me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a laugh. I'm going to absolutely annihilate that like a troll. I'm probably going to get it all in my beard as well, but I don't give a crap. The sun's trying to poke its head out. That's good. Roast dinner in the woods. Cheers, guys. Y'all take it easy. I'm going to get gone now. Thank you for the suggestion, Nige. I do love it. Everything looks great. Was it mint sauce? Yeah, mint sauce and gravy. Yeah, got to be done. Black pepper and a bit of salt. Absolutely fantastic. Nice one, Nige. Again, mate, thanks for the challenge. If anyone else wants to drop a challenge, feel free. I've been challenged to a beef Wellington now, so I've got to try and figure out a way of doing that. It might be a very small beef Wellington, but you know, I'll give it a go just for the giggles. You know, it might work, it might not. But anywho, y'all take it easy. Peace out. Go and sit in the flipping woods. Behave yourselves, and I'll see you all soon. Ciao.